What's up, guys? It's me, Will. We're here to talk about those Doctor Strange spoilers here on the Will West Show.
Knock, knock, open up the door. It's Will.
So I'm just going to kick it off with this. If you guys know anything about Doctor Strange, you know one of his main villains is Dormammu. He's like kind of like a huge demon in the Dark Universe. He has ties to the main bad guy in this. There's some like pages that Mads Mikkelsen steals from a book, and this ritual gives him the power to communicate and like draw power from that universe and to talk to Dormammu. I think they did screw the pooch a little bit on Dormammu here. I feel like he's got a little bit of parallax syndrome or Galactus syndrome. We see his face, and there's definitely more features, and we get to like see an actual face and like more movement and how much grand scale this monster Dormammu is. But I think we had to miss that. I feel like we missed an opportunity to have him like in a physical form and actually show something cool. That was the one thing the Marvel Cinematic Universe kind of had over DC and the other Marvel universes that are separated by Fox. That they actually showed their villains, and like if nothing else, even if the villain sucked, like we at least have a face to that villain. What else? Post-credit scenes, I'm going to talk about those right now. I don't know where Doctor Strange falls into the Marvel Cinematic Universe timeline. They do mention the Avengers, so I have to assume it takes place somewhere in Phase 2, and maybe it took him years or a couple months or something to learn all the techniques to get his hands better and like learn magic. But like, they never specify that. But the post-credit scene seems to imply that now Doctor Strange has like learned a little bit more. He has gloves now for all those people wanting the Doctor Strange gloves. He's got them on in this post-credit scene, and he's meeting up with Thor. He gives him like a refillable glass of beer, which is pretty awesome. I mean, they're just like talking like, oh hey, like I have like a list of mystical beings I gotta stop from entering this world and whatnot, and your brother's on the top priority, so what can I do to get you guys out of Earth immediately? He's like, oh, I'm here to find my father. So if nothing else, this implies that maybe Doctor Strange will be in Thor Ragnarok for like a brief moment, which will be really cool. Like we get to see him again like that, and then in Infinity War, like he's just gonna be coming like here, there, everywhere. Like or maybe he'll send them to their next destination. I do not know. This could be a really cool thing for Thor Ragnarok, and he's going to be in Infinity War too, so that's awesome. The next post-credits scene has to deal with Baron Mordo. After the end of the final confrontation with Dormammu, Doctor Strange made some deal with him and goes, hey, like take Mads Mikkelsen and all of his like cohorts away, or put this time loop in the universe. Like it's gonna be Groundhog Day forever. Like you're gonna keep killing me, and you're gonna be annoyed, and I'm just gonna keep bugging you until you stop it. So who knows how long that took in the actual time? It seemed it only goes by like for a minute for us watching the movie, but that's such a crazy concept anyway. We don't know how many times Doctor Strange actually died through that. But that had to be a pain in the butt. But after that, Baron Mordo kind of goes like, we like have broken so many rules. Like I followed the Ancient One. She broke the rules to draw from Dormammu's power, because that's a spoiler. She ends up using Dormammu's power to stay young and stay centuries old. That's how she's lived so long. And like after that revelation, Baron Mordo is kind of like, what the hell? Like my whole life has been a lie. Like she told me to like follow these rules. Like why the hell should I do that? And then Doctor Strange is like, oh hey, like we gotta put our differences aside. We gotta fight this thing. They do, and then Baron Mordo's like, we've broken so many rules. Like you brought the Sanctum Sanctorum back and you used the Eye of Agamotto, but like I can't be a part of this order anymore. I'm leaving. And he ends up killing this guy who gives Stephen Strange like the info he needs. Apparently he went to this. He went to. I forget the name of the place already. Kamradaj. Oh, we'll call it that. The Magic Sanctuary, the Magic League of Shadows, if you will. He goes to him, and he's like, "Oh, hey, like you keep drawing from your power." He's like, "Hey, Mordo, like what are you doing here, man? Like what's going on?" Oh, he's going on this like big spiel, and then like he takes his magic, and like he's falling down. He's crippled again. And he's going like, oh, like, why are you doing this? He's like, oh, there's too many sorcerers. And then it goes black, so we can assume he's killed this guy. And if there's a Doctor Strange sequel, he's obviously going to be the bad guy, which will be really cool because Strange and him, like, were coming up through the ranks. Like, he was almost like an Obi-Wan to him, like, training him, and now he's got to go up against him. Almost maybe more of a Sinestro relationship, if I'm being honest here. What else? We don't get too many Marvel Cinematic Universe nods. Wong mentions the Avengers, but like he just says, oh, they fight physical threats, blah blah blah. And like I said, we see Thor at the end. Oh, the Eye of Agamotto. Randomly, Strange is a smart guy. Like he's cocky, arrogant. He wants to keep learning this magic stuff. just like everyone else did, and like the Mads Mikkelsen before him. So he keeps like using spells, and like even like when he's supposed to be sleeping, like he's in his astral form learning, which that was actually a pretty cool concept. I liked that. Like your body could still be resting and getting like the sleep you need, but like you can keep reading and stuff like that. That'd be a pretty dope thing. Like I would get so much more stuff done if I had the astral form. Not gonna lie. There's also, speaking of that, there was an astral projection fight with one of Mads Mikkelsen's goons and him. And the way they did that was pretty cool too. And like there was like things that affect the real world, like if Rachel, like Doctor Strange is dying at one point, and Rachel McAdams is like using like those shocker things, and he's like, oh hey, like I guess he can talk to people through it too, but he's like, oh hey, like, but Doctor Strange is like, hey, like you need to like shock me again, just give me a quick second, and then like get that thing charged and just do it again. Apparently that can affect like what's going on in the astral plane, because she does that, and like he like blows this guy up with like electricity. It's pretty solid. There's all kinds of crazy trippy visuals. I've mentioned that in the other video. But they explain that too. There's like this little pocket dimension that you can put over the real world. It looks exactly like the real world, and like you're doing your own thing in that pocket dimension. But apparently the bad guys have more power there. It's weird, but like it's a cool concept, and explains why people aren't seeing these guys unless like they are in the real world. Stan Lee's cameo is perfect. If you see it, like you know what it is. Strange and Mordo fall on this bus, and like he's reading this book, he's going, that's hilarious, which times up perfectly with the moment that just happened. I feel like we missed an opportunity to see Thanos again. We've seen that scene where the Ancient One pushes like Benedict Cumberbatch out of his body, but then she sends him through space after that and shows him like all the cool stuff. We could have seen him like see at least something, or at least see Thanos like grinning, and he's like, what is that? And then just go like speeding off. Just something like that could have been cool. Or maybe even him seeing like the Guardians of the Galaxy going like, what the fuck is this? And just like fly off. I don't know. That's just me. I feel like that could have been a brilliant thing to like bring the universes together, or at least just give us a nod going like, hey, like we're still here, we're alive. But besides that, guys, I can't really think of anything else. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments below. But those are the spoilers for Doctor Strange. I still enjoy it. I might have to go see it again to see if I missed anything else. But if I did, just like I said, let me know in the comments below. And as always, guys, when there's a will, there's a way.